So Lucas, do you like open world games?
Yeah, I like open world games. The one thing I really like about open world games is that you're free to do like mostly anything you can, and then like there's no like specific route you have to like being forced to go to, you know.
That's good, because I'm quite an old school gamer. By old school, of course, I mean like early 2000s stuff. And my favorite open world games are like Assassin's Creed, you know, and I've heard like the Tom Clancy Breakpoint is also pretty good.
That's a very specific list of open world games, don't you say?
Yeah, because this is actually a chance to unbox new Ubisoft Heroes.
Oh wow.
So the first figure we have here is VAAS from Far Cry. I don't know if you know this, but VAAS is arguably one of the best Far Cry villains. He was the villain for Far Cry 3. So much so that like a common complaint about later Far Cries is that their villains always tended to be like poor copies of VAAS. I think he won an award as well for being the best villain. So this is a great little figure. As you can see, he's like on a little box, and he's got his little tattoos as well, which is a nice touch of detail. I mean, you should feel this figure. It's very nice material, very solid material.
Oh wow, yeah, do agree. Weren't there also theories that VAAS was gonna be in Far Cry 6 as like a kid?
Yeah, but no, Ubisoft has already come out and said no, Far Cry 6 is completely different. So the next thing we have here is Nomad.
Oh, is he like Tom Clancy's Santa Claus or something?
I know, right? You'd think so with the beard. I wish I had a beard like that. Seriously, I can't grow a beard. He's got this really cool, his cap has the little logo on the back. His backpack has all these nice little details, and he even has a little gun. Also, he's got really soulful eyes, don't you think? For a soldier who like kills terrorists and stuff, he looks very nice, he looks very gentle. Coming up next is arguably my favorite figure onto this, Ezio.
Yes, best boy.
Best boy. Listen, how many Assassin's Creeds are we at right now? We're at a lot of Assassin's Creed, and yet they've still gone with Ezio. This is scientific proof that Ezio is the best character. Also specifically, this is Assassin's Creed 2 Ezio.
How could you tell?
Well, because Assassin's Creed Brotherhood Ezio has a sick beard, and Revelations Ezio is old. He's very old in Assassin's Creed Revelations.
Wait, so there are like 3 different characters or something?
No, Assassin's Creed, specifically the Assassin's Creed
You learn something new every day.
Okay, I may have lied with the Ezio thing just now. He is not the best figure in this list.
It's not the best figure?
Because we also have Rabbids Sam Fisher. If the only way we're getting Ubisoft to admit Sam Fisher exists is by having a Rabbid cosplay as him. So the Rabbids were introduced in Rayman Raving Rabbids, and they've since become so popular that they have their own TV series. On top of that, they also starred in a Mario game. I don't remember the exact title for it, but yeah, it's an XCOM game, weirdly enough, that also it added the trend of Rabbids cosplaying other characters. So Mario is partially responsible for this figure, and it's pretty much the closest we're going to get to Ubisoft acknowledging Sam Fisher's existence, other than him being in Rainbow Six Siege. Who wants to look at that?
Speaking of which, we've got a few figures here. Guess what? Tom Clancy.
So now we have less stuff, so we can talk to you more about these figures. Now, the first thing I've noticed about these figures that I really like is they're very animated, if you notice. They have very nice poses. So here we have the GRIDLOCK figure, and you see she's got a very cool pose. Like in animation, we talk about having these nice silhouettes, and she's got a very nice silhouette. That she's carrying the wrench.
She's got a lot of style to her.
Oh yeah, she does. Look at those goggles on that cap. Okay, so we have a funny pre-curtain conversation we had here when we first looked at this box. Lucas here misread Doc as Dog.
I am not a pro gamer.
So he looked up Rainbow Six Dog. Did you find anything? Is there?
Yeah, there were pictures of Rainbow Six Siege dogs. Yeah.
Anyways, this might be my favorite figure of this series. So here we have Doc. First of all, I like the fact that it's clear plastic up here, and then he's got his little defibrillator here. And he's got the slightly angry eyes. for getting
Can
shot.
you move that clear vision room?
Can you?
Oh wow!
We're learning something new every day.
You learn something new every day.
We learn something every day.
Yeah, and you've got a little clear plastic for the electricity between the defibrillators. Fun fact, actual defibrillators don't have visible lightning coming out of them. But you know, maybe Rainbow Six has lightning defibrillators. We don't know. So the next figure on this list is Castle. Personally, this is a good looking figure, but it's not a good looking figure, if that makes any sense.
What do you mean by that?
Like in the art it looks really really cool, but like the smile in particular doesn't translate well into 3D. It looks really good from head on, but like look at it from any other angle and it may start to lose its charm on you, I guess. But you know, it's perfectly fine for a gaming shelf, especially if Castle's like your favorite operator. Again, he's got really cool tactical gear. It's got a little USA flag.
Oh wow!
And even colored little ammo things on the back. So the next figure we're gonna look at is Alibi. She's a really good looking figure. I think out of all the figures we've had so far, this one probably has my favorite pose because it's a Dock and Gridlock. They're standing upright, whereas Alibi here seems to be either falling or getting up.
It's a really dynamic pose.
The Rainbow Six Siege figures have this really nice use of clear plastic because again we've got a clear plastic visor here, and it gives the figures a really nice feel, don't they? A little print of the octopus. Is that an octopus? Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, looks like it.
It certainly looks like an octopus.
So what's next on the list?
So the next thing on the list, these were all from Series 5, but we also got a Series 1 figure with us. It's TACHANKA.
TACHANKA.
With a name like that, you'd think tank, and I don't know if TACHANKA's actually a tank or not, but he certainly looks. And you could tell they kind of went for a slightly different art style with Series 1 as well, because he's still cartoony, but he's like a different type of cartoony, if that makes any sense.
He has a more gritty style, I guess.
Yeah, he's got a little digital camo, and he's got his big old gun, which I think more Rainbow Six Siege characters need.
Bigger guns.
Bigger guns. And he's got little eyes poking out of his visor. Now, the last one is a Series 5 figure. Probably should have kept this out for him. But you can also get a special gold castle.
Oh, castle but gold.
What's the difference? How can he be a better figure than regular castle? No, but seriously though, when you make like gold figurines, there's a lot of ways you can mess up a gold paint job. You can make it over reflect. This is just the right level of reflective. And look, he's giving you little finger pistols. So this has been our Ubisoft figure unboxing. Thanks again to Ubisoft for sending us these figures. If you want some of your own, you can get them at the Ubisoft Shopee shop. The link will be in the description. So this has been Juan from Gamer Braves.
Lucas from Gamer Braves as well.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.